Hey guys, how are you? Happy Tuesday. It's like 5:09 a.m. in the morning, and sorry if I happen to burst out in tears, but that's a new thing that I'm apparently doing. I don't know, it could be because of my thyroid, but so I don't even know where to start, but this is about like health stuff. Um I'm trying to think of what time it was and not trying to flare up whatever was going on with my body yet again. Um, but it basically, to me, it got bad. I had like chills in my arms, and then I had like warmth on my shoulders, and then I knew that I was going to have, that I was, that the palpitations were coming, that it was going to be one hell of an attack, and it was. The palpitations came. And I called a family member of mine, and because I didn't, if it was like anxiety, panic, I didn't want to, with no insurance, I didn't want to waste, because I think ambulances are like $500, or I don't know, they could be more. I have no idea, but I didn't want to waste that and the money that it would, be for the emergency room. But I didn't go because my family member sat with me, and then he told me, because he has, things, problems with sugar. So he wanted me to check mine, and I did, and I was 178. And, we talked and everything, but I just didn't feel great, and he told me to go get water. And so I had a small one, and he's like, well, you need another one of those. And so I drank the first one. Then I went and I got another one, and I was working on, just a little bit ago, I was working on a third, small water. I mean, I don't know. I feel weird laying down, you know. I have a migraine. I've had a migraine since yesterday, well, the day before. And I had it yesterday, and then it lifted a little bit for a certain, amount of time, and it's still with me. I don't know. I just, like, nobody gives a damn, put it that way, about on my Facebook. I really should delete it. I don't know why I keep it on there. I guess because it's the only way I know about some of my family members, But, I can write something and nobody posts. I put something on Instagram and everybody comes, well, y'all aren't on my Facebook, but, like more people respond to me on Instagram than they do on Facebook, and I just don't get it. I've had like one person, tell me that they were praying for me and it meant a lot. Now I could post prayers for somebody else, especially my family member, and everybody comes out the woodwork. But for me, it makes me feel like, oh, I'm just a piece of shit. It's all good, whatever. Anyway, the reason I came on here is to, if somebody can explain to me how you learned about anxiety, panic attacks versus heart. Because I keep thinking that it's my heart. Like for instance, I walked into the kitchen, I had an ice cream cone, and I was walking around the kitchen and went to the living room, and I felt like I was breathing like way heavy. I know I'm a big girl. I know I need to lose weight. That's a whole nother bridge. And then sugar. I was educated on my sugar, and when I got done, I think probably, I don't even know when, I felt like the heaviness or whatever that was in my chest, I felt like that broke, but like right now my head, I just don't, I still don't feel 100%. And, he told me that it would take a while for me to, get back to, feeling better. Now, I know that my monthly thing, was trying to come on, and that's probably why I got the freaking migraine. But I just don't like it when I close my eyes. I feel like, I'm a little dizzy or something. So I'm just sharing this in hopes that, I'm not going to cry, that somebody could give me, some education, or because my doctor is just a broken doorknob. Okay, he doesn't have all the screws in the toolbox. For real. Talking to him is like talking to a broom. I mean, the broom might say something better than he would. So, I don't know. I just, and I know a lot of you guys have shared, with me before, and I truly, truly appreciate it. But I've read a thing, I've watched a YouTuber, he was a guy, and he had shared when he was a kid how, he went to all these, I don't know whether it was like, and I'm not trying to make this too long either, but how he went to like, I guess all these specialists and heart specialists and had, all these tests done and, all this stuff. And like all the stuff was fine because it was the anxiety. Now, whether he had both, I don't know. I don't even know if there's a big difference between anxiety and panic. I try to Google this crap because everybody's like, well, I have one person on my Facebook that's like, well, why aren't you Googling it? I mean, she sent me something about, I forgot what it was, and I went to click on it, and it won't even show it to me because it's like, my phone is like, this site is unsafe. And I'm like, what? Oh, it's because I wanted to know how low the middle of the middle number in the blood pressure, diastolic or whatever the heck it's called, the middle number, because mine went low a couple days ago, like 58 or 57, and I thought, holy shit, am I dying? I'm a big girl. You would think that my blood pressure wouldn't be like that daggone low. Like, my bottom number's been running in the 60s, and I'm like, well, good grief, what's going on? But anyway, I am just really tired. I'm beyond exhausted. But, I don't know, y'all. I'm just tired. I'm tired of trying. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of wasting money, going to doctors that don't give a damn. I'm just tired of it all. I don't know. But if you guys could, if I'm making any bit of sense, if you guys don't mind sharing your story, or any kind of information, or like, what, if you were in my shoes, like what route, would you go in? What direction would you go in? I would greatly appreciate it. I was telling my friend, I think it was yesterday, I was telling her that, when you're in your 40s, you seem to get, well, I didn't say that part, but I say it all the time, to my family, and I'm like, when you get in your 40s, you get like a crappy ass birthday present. I said, well, this one, and I was telling my friend, this part, I said, well, this birthday, it must be, I said, I feel like I cry, in the evening. Like, I think of Eric and I just start crying, or I think of my grandmother and I start crying, or God forbid, I think about a family member that isn't here and I start crying, and I'm like, good golly, what the hell's wrong with me? So that's a new, I'm not going to share the other one that I share with my friend because that one's just TMI. I mean, it's a female problem, but it's very TMI, to put on YouTube. But anyway, it's a pain. It's a royal pain. But anyway, so I guess if there's anybody that can give me any information, education on anxiety/panic attacks and sugar, I would greatly appreciate it. Anything, because Google and I, we're just gonna fight because we just ain't, Google tells me totally what I don't want to know. I mean, Google is to the point where it acts like it doesn't comprehend what I said. I could write, why does my big toe hurts, and then Google will want to talk about my armpit or something, I'm like, that's not what I typed in. That's the wrong body part. Toe and armpit are in the different regions. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but still, Google just doesn't understand, But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here because the screen is, bright on my phone. And it's already like past 5 in the morning, and I haven't had no sleep. So, Tuesday is going to be very rough and ugly for me. And if you guys could pray for my family member, I would greatly appreciate it as well. And, pray for the both of us. I hope you guys are having a great week. Thanks for stopping by, listening to me. I don't know how I'm gonna word this the best way I know how I can. And I guess I will talk to you guys later. So thanks in advance. Sorry I haven't been commenting. I'm just trying. I do read them and I do hit the heart thing, but I'm just not, it's just rough over here right now for me. I am one person with a lot of shit to do, and it's hard. It really is hard. So, again, please don't think that I'm, ignoring you guys or, whatever. I truly do appreciate the comments and, the things that you guys share and all that good stuff. And I'm going to try to, scroll back and look at my videos and try to hit them up. But first I got to feel better. So I'm going to go because I'm just watching the minutes go by. And like I said, I don't want to make this any longer. But, even if it's repetitive information, and you want to write it down again, or if you want to hit me up on Instagram or Facebook, then my Facebook has a dog with a ladybug on its nose. No, it doesn't. Does it? Yeah. So, or is it my dogs with the locket? I think I changed it. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my. But I just love dogs. I had put my dogs on there. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I hope your week is great and your struggles and troubles are less to none. And thank you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.